New information has debunked Prince Andrew's and Billionaire movie star Jeffrey Epstein breakup defense. The disgraced royal insisted in his notorious BBC interview with Emily Maitlis that he had gone to see the pedophile billionaire to end their relationship, but new records show that he also asked for assistance in raising money for an oil company. Welcome to Royal Pancakes. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notifications bell, so you don't miss any updates about the British royal family. New information may disprove the embarrassed Prince Andrew's justification for travelling to see child molester Jeffrey Epstein. The disgraced royal alleged that in 2010, he went out to see his ex-friend to sever their friendship. However, recent court records show that during the disastrous New York visit, Andrew requested the billionaire's assistance in obtaining funding for an unidentified fuel company. He requested help in order to secure £153 million in funding for a company called Aria Petroleum. In his disastrous BBC interview with Emily Maitlis, the Duke insisted that he only visited Epstein to break up their friendship, because Epstein was serving an 18-month prison sentence for child prostitution. He insisted that telling him in person would allow him to show leadership. Andrew's precipitous fall from grace has been aided by a famous photo of the pair strolling through Central Park. But the fresh information raises new concerns about his close association with the late child molester. On the first of the 5 days that Andrew spent at Epstein's £60 million Manhattan mansion, according to the Mail on Sunday, Epstein forwarded this funding request to his personal banker Jess Staley. According to the contract, on December 2, 2010, Jeffrey Epstein forwarded an email from Prince Andrew to Staley with an inquiry regarding a $200 million working capital line that Aria Petroleum had sent to the prince. Prince Andrew seemed to suggest Epstein connect them with a U.S. bank given that the company is based there. The U.S. Virgin Islands government is suing J.P. Morgan on the grounds that the bank knew about and profited from his sex trafficking operation, and this document is part of the evidence they have provided. After being charged with sex trafficking in 2019, Epstein committed suicide while incarcerated. It is unknown whether Prince Andrew's approach by Aria Petroleum was motivated by his position as Britain's trade ambassador, which he held from 2001 to 2011, or by some other factor. If this was approved by ministers, the UK government chose not to say. Former Minister Norman Baker told the Mail on Sunday that Andrew's claim that he travelled to America to sever ties with Jeffrey Epstein was at best tenuous. It has since been destroyed by gunfire. The Duke's BBC interview marked the beginning of his fall from grace, and as a result of his connections to the convicted child molester, he is no longer a working member of the royal family. He has withdrawn from the public eye and played no part in his brother's coronation. The legal document also revealed that Epstein emailed Staley to let him know Andrew wanted to represent the interests of a group he called Casanov while in China. It claims that J.P. Morgan Cazenove, a British investment bank dubbed the Queen's broker and one of the city's oldest companies before J.P. Morgan's acquisition of its banking division in 2009, may have been responsible. Former Cazenove CEO Robert Pickering wrote in his book Blue Blood about a meeting he had with Andrew when he served as trade ambassador. The Duke frequently posed inquiries. "I struggled to respond, because it was so unexpected," he said.